Hello viewers, a good day to you all. We're back to continue sets and Venn diagrams. And the question before us says, in an examination, 18 candidates passed mathematics, 17 candidates passed physics, 11 candidates passed both subjects, and 1 candidate failed both subjects. Find, question 1, the number of candidates that passed mathematics only. Question 2, the number of candidates that passed physics only. 3, the total number of candidates that sat for the examination. Okay, so proceeding to solving the question, we are going to bring out the parameters that have been given in the question, and with these parameters we are going to set up our Venn diagram, and then the questions that follow will be seen directly from the Venn diagram. So we'll proceed to bringing out the parameters in this format. So the question says 18 candidates passed mathematics. So these are to represent that number of candidates that passed mathematics. There are 18 of them. Then 17 candidates passed physics. Number of candidates that passed physics. There are 17 of them. Then the question proceeded to say 11 candidates passed both subjects. So this is the representation for that. Number of candidates that passed mathematics and physics. That's mathematics intersection physics. There are 11 of them. So these 11 passed mathematics and they also passed physics. Then 1 candidate failed both subjects, and the representation for that is mathematics union physics primed, and there is only 1 candidate for that. And remember, prime is the same thing as complement. So the number of candidates that sat for the examination but they did not pass any of these 2 subjects, it's just what, 1 person. So that's mathematics union physics. So we'll proceed to bringing up our Venn diagram. Now Venn diagram is going to look something like this. There will be a circle for mathematics and there will be a circle for physics. Alright, and then the rectangular shape, of course, for our universal set, the one that encloses both subjects. Alright, so that's what we have. Now, from the parameters that we have deduced from the question, number of candidates that passed mathematics, there are 18 of them. Now look at it in this setup. This is circle for mathematics generally, and there are 18 candidates that passed. And this is the circle for physics generally, and there are 17 candidates that passed physics generally. Now, those that passed both subjects, there are 11 of them. And the one that combines these 2 subjects, the intersection of these 2 subjects, of course, is the central part, and we usually start from the central part. So 11 candidates passed physics and mathematics together. Now, generally 18 candidates passed mathematics, but of these 18, 11 of them still passed what? Physics. Now how about those that passed mathematics only? It means that out of these 18, a portion will be cut off, and this portion will be called what? 11. Also, out of this 17, a portion will be cut off rather, and this portion also is still going to be what? 11, because that is what both of them have in common as this middle part. Now, if 18 candidates passed mathematics generally, how many candidates passed mathematics only? They passed mathematics, but they did not pass physics. So that is mathematics only. So of course, we are going to take away this 11 from 18, and we'll be left with 7 here. So, 7 candidates passed mathematics, but did not pass physics. Now, of this physics, there are 17 candidates generally that pass physics, but of this 17, 11 also passed mathematics. So how many candidates passed physics only, but they did not pass mathematics? That's going to be 17 minus 11, and that's going to be 6. So this is the setup for our Venn diagram. Then the question finally said, there are those that sat for the examination, or there is this person that sat for this examination but did not pass any of the 2 subjects, and just 1 person. So the person sat for the examination, of course, is in the universal set, but is not in any of these 2 subjects. So this is the union of these 2 subjects in these 2 circles. But this one person, one candidate, find himself outside the union of these two subjects. So of course, it's going to be in the universal set, but not in the union of the two sets. So this is the setup for the Venn diagram. This is the diagram setup for the question. And when we have the diagram set up, the question now proceeded, they ask us that how many candidates passed mathematics only? And of course, we could see that in the Venn diagram. Now, what is the representation of those that passed mathematics only? That's going to be number of candidates that passed mathematics, but not physics. That's mathematics intersection, physics prime. And how many are they? 7. The second question says number of candidates that passed physics only. So the number of candidates that passed physics only, that's going to be number of mathematics prime intersection physics. And of course, from the Venn diagram, there are 6 of them. Finally, the question asks us for the total number of candidates that sat for the examination. And of course, the total number of candidates that sat for the examination is the representation of the universal set. And that is the number that are enclosed in the whole of this rectangle. So, number of candidates that sat for the examination, that is number of the universal set. And that's going to be number of candidates that sat for mathematics only, plus number of candidates that sat for both that passed both mathematics and physics, 11 of them, plus number of candidates that passed physics only, 6, plus number of candidates that failed both subjects, 1. And of course, what are we going to come up with? 7 plus 11 is 18. 18 plus 6 is 24. 24 plus 1 is 25. So these are the number of candidates that sat for the examination generally. So of these 25, 7 passed mathematics only, 6 passed physics only, 11 passed both mathematics and physics together, and only 1 candidate failed both subjects. So that is the representation of our question on the Venn diagram. I hope you enjoyed it.